Alright. Okay. So the reason we're all here today is because we are testing to see if YouTube has changed anything. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because someone from Roger Base's stream, and I am in Roger Base's Discord server as well, they brought up like, oh, did they move the handles back again? And I was thinking, oh, wait, what are you talking about? And I wanted to double check and make sure that nothing happened to my chat. Now, mind you, I did like a little bit of a unlisted stream with Kitty, and we were talking, and it's entirely possible that what happened to Roger Base may have been an isolated incident, or it hasn't reached the rest of the servers yet. The reason why this is a bit of an issue is because we literally just went through this whole situation last month, and people didn't like it. It's got nothing to do with, oh, handles are unique and it's easier for you to recognize people. It actually isn't easier for you to recognize people. Display names are what many of us have used since we have been on YouTube. And the mere notion that YouTube would just forcibly change the displays to be that of, oh, people who don't want to have their displayed names is essentially ludicrous. And the reason why it's a concern is simply because last month in June, I literally made a short about this telling people to be careful. And a little while after that, YouTube put it back to display names. Alright, I thought it was like, okay, don't ever do it again. I made a post that tagged Team YouTube in it, and they said like, thank you for your concern. You can let us know what you think about all your concerns about here. And so I did a little bit of investigating, as I tend to do, because I'm not a dummy. You're not gonna send me an automated message that doesn't actually acknowledge what I'm saying and think I'm just gonna be like, oh, I can just send it there and they'll listen to me. So I did some cross-referencing. I copied the text of the post, and I was able to find that it is essentially an automated text that has been used before. That is a way for like, oh, just copy and paste here, so if our name is brought up and we have it configured that way, it can just automatically say that. So yeah, I'm not an idiot. I know you're not actually directly answering the question that I have. So my thing is, why would they even bother? Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Hold on to that rock. Hold on to that rock. Why even bother changing from display names that everyone said was okay, everyone enjoyed, everyone recognized everyone? Like, I recognize all of you from your display names. I recognize all of you from your display names, not your handles. Even though I have seen it before because of YouTube and that stupid thing that they did before, I greatly prefer your display names. I know you as Kitty. I know you as Halster. I know you as Mihai. I know you as Gajiel. I know you as CDs. All of you who I've seen on this channel before, I have seen with your display names. Your names that are those display names are unique to you. Because I don't see a Halster everywhere. I don't see a kitty lover everywhere. I don't see none of that everywhere all the time. So the mere notion that, hey, display names are not unique. Ain't nobody on this platform named Kyushu. Kyushu92 anyway, I'm the only one. I'm the first one. There's nobody on YouTube named Rogers Base. There's no one on YouTube named Maximilian Dude. So the thought process behind display names are not unique, handles make it easier for people to identify you when you at them, and I'm like, no, it doesn't, because if your display name is different from your handle name, it actually makes things harder. And I've been doing this for Many years. I've been doing this for, my YouTube channel is 12 years old. It's 12 years old because I got like a little bit of a congratulations like earlier this year. It's 12 years old, and I've seen so many people who have frequented my channel over all these years, and it was because I recognize, and many of them I recognize because of their display name. Sure, they may have changed it, but it was their display name, not their handle. So, the mere thought that handles are easier and better for recognizing people, it's a lie. It's an absolute lie. And like Kitty says, some people have their government names as their handles. So that is a literal doxing liability issue. And you would think that with YouTube being this mega corporation that wants to, you know, reduce the number of bad actors or people trying to impersonate on YouTube, they would think that, you know what, maybe changing the handles, display name to handles that could have a person's real name on it, maybe it's not such a great idea overall. Because it's not like it's making anyone's job, especially on YouTube, easier. Because I can tell you right now, I don't know half of your handle names. So if you talk to me and I don't recognize your handle, I'm going to treat you as a new person because I don't know every single one of my viewers. I recognize you if I see your display name all the time. It's concerning that they changed it without warning, knowing that some had got names as handles. So here's the thing though, they did this the last time, because when I had that concern, people's names were changed, I didn't even realize that it had happened. We didn't get no warning, we didn't get no email. You would think, and the thing is, YouTube sends me emails all the time. Hey creators, we got this thing we got going on. They send me important emails all the time. So why not send an email letting people know, hey, YouTube handles are about to be enacted right now. We didn't get anything. We didn't get a notification, not in our studio, not in an email, nothing. Not even an actual YouTube post from Twitter or anything. So that's the concern. The lack of transparency and the lack of notification towards everyone. Having it occur in the middle of someone's stream when someone's talking, and then all of a sudden the names just straight up change, and it's like, wait, where did everybody go? I don't recognize some of these names. Who are you? Because it's not like we all instantly recognize our logos. It's not, because some people don't even have logos. They just got letters. That's the concern. And not only that, but I go back again to the doxing concern. It is a massive concern if YouTube handles have real names in them. Because we all know how well-adjusted people are on YouTube. We all know. I do have a question for people. Whenever you sometimes comment on a video, do you sometimes see your handle instead of your display name? So let me actually pull up some comments that I had earlier today. So on comments, it looks like it's the handle. On comments, it looks like it's the handle. Because I remember answering back to Mihai, because Mihai was looking at some of my old Elden Ring streams. And it looks like the handles are in comments. And I'm trying to remember when it first started displaying that. And we know they couldn't fix it last time. Oh, they could fix it. They was just trying to push the envelope to see if they can get away with it. My concern is the next time I have a stream, which will more than likely be Thursday, because Wednesday, you know, my day's off. But the next time I have a stream, I'm going to be keeping an eye out. Comment is handled and chat is display. So here's my thing. If it's comments on a video, then that seems normal enough to me. But if it's chat display names, frankly, I prefer if it was display names for both comments and chat. I greatly prefer if it was display names in chat during live streams, because that is literally one of my main entertainment methods on this channel. And seeing you guys in chat, I recognize everybody when they come by, especially my regulars. So I'm testing my stream right now at 8:20, which is a stream time I rarely do, just because once I start playing more games and I'm doing more streams, like doing Hunter x Hunter and all of that, start playing Borderlands and all these other games in August, start doing all these other things in August, have another members summit in August as well. I want to make sure that display names and what have you are fine. That's just my main concern. And if it isn't fine, then YouTube needs to stop touching stuff. Or at the very least, make it so we have the option to change it to handles. Not YouTube, because YouTube will just change stuff and not tell anybody, especially when it comes to handles and display names. Give us the option of like, hey, we prefer to have handles, we prefer to have displays over handles. Give us an option where we can turn that on and off again in the settings. So thanks for that. That was very relieving that it was not just a random change out of nowhere. No, I believe it's been that way for a while. Yeah, it's been that way for a while. Having the handles and comments has been pretty much regular. Long time ago, it used to be the display. I don't know when they changed it on comments. I don't remember either. It's been a very long time. It has been a while. I can't remember when they did it. But the display names changing, that I remember because of me seeing it so often. So yeah, this is just something I wanted to test out. Yeah, this is something I wanted to test out. Now here's the $1,000,000 question. Oh, by all means. Yeah, that's what confused me too, because I remember when it used to be display and I was only just now noticing its handles. Yeah, it's been that way for a while. Like I said, I don't remember when it changed. But displays in chat, that should be display names. Because I don't want to be playing Borderlands 4 and I'm seeing handles all the time and I don't recognize half the people who have been on this channel over like a decade already. I don't want to see any of that. I don't want to deal with that. Because that's annoying. Having to remember everything. Oh, come on. I still need to master this. So yeah, here's the golden jump. Here's the golden vacuum. I know this isn't an official Donkey Kong thing, but I just wanted to test out. YouTube can sue a person if they breach their contract. Can an individual or many individuals form a class action lawsuit because of a breach of info? I mean, it is, when you think about it, it is within the legal right. Also, look at how that gold changes. Look at how that gold changes. I can literally turn this entire floor into gold. Yeah, this whole floor is gold now. Seems fair to me, especially if it was done suddenly. I mean, when you're forcibly putting the name of a person out on display without that user's consent, that could be seen as a form of doxing. So let me just look up the literal meaning. Search for and publish private or identifying info about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. Now, of course, YouTube will probably not see it as malicious intent, but publishing with people's names being put out on display without their consent, and YouTube is publicly putting that out, identifying names, identifying first and last government names of people that they don't want displayed without that user's consent, that can be seen as a form of doxing. And doxing is illegal. Hybrid, what's going on? We're testing out Stream Chat to see if it remains on display names or if it was just an isolated incident and I'm overreacting. I want it to be an isolated incident and it not turn into something, because display names over handles has always been my preferred method of being on YouTube, and I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate handles over display names because of how compromising it is. So this isn't an official Donkey Kong stream in any capacity. I'm just moving around, but I'm also keeping an eye on chat as well. Because if I have to make another short where I'm warning people, hey, be careful with your handles, because YouTube is back to putting it back on again, I'm gonna make a bigger stink about it. Because that's people's safety put into question, because YouTube thinks, oh, well, it makes it so that it's easier to identify people. Better to overreact with something like this than treat it as nothing and someone get hurt. Exactly. That's the reason why I made a short of it the first time. Because this is a security risk, a personal space security risk that I don't think YouTube is fully comprehending is an issue. So I really do hope this is an isolated incident. I'll probably, once I get done with this, because I'm testing it and it looks like it's pretty much fine. Chat looks like it's fine. And someone said that it happened when Roger was streaming, and this is a stream hours after his stream is over, or I think he's still going. I can't remember. But I really hope this was just like maybe a temporary isolated incident and maybe we're all overreacting. And it's not turning into something else. But yeah, if it does turn into something, you already know who's going to be the first person to say something. It's going to be me. Because I like my personal privacy, which is why, even despite everything, my handle is my name, and no one else can take that because I was the first person to use it. So even if they tried to make a QShoe92, they couldn't, because that handle now belongs to me, and it's no longer available for anybody else. He's done, ended 40 minutes ago. Okay, interesting. Now, he's in a different time zone than me, because I believe he's in LA. So either it is a matter of they're messing with it and see if they can turn it on again, or it was just an isolated incident that only happened at one time, or it's a setting that is now on that we no longer have to worry and concern ourselves with. Either one of the two. But, yeah, this was something I wanted to test out. Don't worry, this isn't like I said, this isn't like a actual Donkey Kong Bonanza stream in any major capacity. This just happened to be the game I was messing with because I'm currently looking for everything in the game because I'm working on 100%ing it. So I just wanted to bring this up to everybody. And we're going to keep our eye on it. We're going to see what happens on Thursday, because it shouldn't take, you know, several days. If this is something that's happening on the west side of the United States, it shouldn't take several days for it to happen on the east side. So we are definitely going to keep our eyes open and see where things go and move accordingly and bring it up. Hopefully it isn't some bug or glitch that keeps popping up. If it is, then it needs to be rectified, and Teams YouTube needs to get their act together with as much as their you know what? Hold on. This seems like a bit of a coincidence, because YouTube names and handles for Roger's stream started changing in the same span of time that YouTube announced that they would be reducing the restrictions of profanity within the first couple of seconds of videos, thus eliminating certain videos from being monetized. Because they made it so that you can't... So, for people who use profanity, me not being one of them, YouTube had originally enacted a rule that says that you can't use profanity in the first either 30 seconds or minute of a video. And they've now reduced it so that profanity within the first 7 seconds will still allow a video to be monetized. So I find it interesting that the same day we get this announcement where things change for profanity users on YouTube, we also get a short instance of handles and stuff being changed. So it makes me wonder, did someone press a button they shouldn't have that had that momentarily happen after changing the rule for the studio itself? Maybe I'm overthinking it, but that was my first thought. CJ, it's good to see you. I just got the stream going because I'm double checking and making sure that display names have not been changed back to handles, simply because that recently happened to Roger's stream a little while ago. So I was double checking, seeing if it was an isolated incident. So I'm just running through the game, just messing around, talking to you guys, more importantly. I'm just kind of doing that right now. But everything, no, that's entirely possible. As scary as it sounds, it's easy to do. Yeah, it feels like it's just something we need to keep an eye out for. Yeah, it is. All right. So that's really what I wanted to do, everybody. I didn't want it to be like an overly long stream. I just wanted to double check. Because I got a lot of things that I want to do in April that I want to make sure that when people pop in for a stream, they are not, especially you guys, my regulars, from Holster to CJ and everybody else, I recognize you guys without anything changing. And at the very least, YouTube needs to make sure that it tells us if it's going to change something to us content creators. So yeah. I didn't intend for this to be long. I just wanted to double check and look over things. I'm going to see if I can find some other streams that are currently live right now and see if things have been changed over there or not. I said April instead of August, didn't I? See, there's a reason why I don't do streams this late in the day. But yeah, I meant to say August. Sorry about that. I'm in chill mode. I'm in serious chill mode. Not work mode. I'm in serious chill mode right now. So I just wanted to check that. But sorry about that, everybody. But yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on this. I'll keep you moderators posted if anything changes. And if anything changes as a whole, I will let everybody know in Discord. I'll make another short if need be. I'll let everyone know in the community tab as well. I'll tell everyone so that we can all be informed. But I'll keep everyone in the know should anything adverse change. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to do, ladies and gentlemen. So I just wanted to chill in your bed. No, if I get in the bed, I ain't getting up. I ain't getting up until I wake up the next day. That the bed is dangerous. Do you know that the author of My Hero Academia released another chapter? I know it's after the end, but we know there was going to be some more new content, so we released a new chapter. I've already addressed this in the comment that you left from me on a completely different stream. You actually left this comment on my solo leveling stream, and I've already responded to that. Kyushu and Kitty, thanks for the name idea. Of course, you keep chilling. No, you know me, I'm always going to chill. But yeah, I just wanted to run this stream and check. I just wanted to make sure that chat was still good. I will see you guys in the next session. But it won't be tomorrow because, you know, it's my rest day. But, you know, hope you all enjoy. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. because I am always looking forward to entertaining you, and because I know you're coming back anyway. Have a fantastic day or evening, and once again, as always, later, peoples.